We're here at the cereal site again, first week of June, and we're going to look at some of the varieties on the site this time. The weather's changed quite a lot in the last month though. We had some septoria earlier on, we've had almost no rain in May, so the septoria's died away, but the yellow rust's kept going, so we've got some interesting plots here to look at in terms of yellow rust. But I'll hand you over to Clare Leaman and she'll take you through the Group 1s.
Looking at Group 1 varieties, the choice hasn't really changed over the past few years. We've got three main varieties and they're the varieties that are really likely to be around for another couple of years. So we start with KWS Zayat, which is the highest yielding of the Group 1 varieties. It's been a good performer over the past few years. It's got decent septoria resistance, it makes the second wheat. We've seen a bit of yellow rust in Zayat last year and a bit again this year. It's a situation that we're monitoring carefully and just don't be complacent. Skyfall is just very slightly lower yielding, but it's a very familiar variety that has been very consistent in its performance. It's susceptible to yellow rust, it's rated as a 5, so it needs good care. Finally, we have Crusoe, which is an older variety, very familiar I'm sure to a lot of you. Its only real downside is it's very susceptible to brown rust. It's rated as a 3, but it's kept its good yellow rust resistance and it's kept its good septoria resistance. It's got a high protein content and is continually in demand by the millers.
Claire, we've just been looking at Zayat here and there's a little bit of yellow rust in. We saw some yellow rust early on in the season, but the distribution of yellow rust around the country on Zayat has been very variable. So we've had some areas, particularly in Essex, that had high levels last year, but there's not much yellow rust in the Zayat here, but I think there is in the Skyfall. So can we just compare the two?
Skyfall has a lot more yellow rust than Zayat. Zayat, the yellow rust that we've seen is quite patchy around the country still, whereas Skyfall at a 5, you should expect to see it everywhere.